What's going down? This is TK coming at you again. And this is post Super Bowl. I made a message before the Super Bowl and I suggested that everybody decide to get serious about their own game in life, really get into converting paper money to alternative currency. And, the game's over. The game of life is still going on. I don't know how many people listened or how many people saw my video, but the encouragement is still the same. I always encourage people to keep serious about their own success. I did a lot of, I always post things on my Facebook page that highlight how serious the economic crisis is. Things are changing rapidly in the world economy. And we're getting to the point where you're almost out of time for preparation. So my heart goes out to everybody who refused to convert out of US dollars and into alternative forms of currency. Because time is critical and there's a whole lot of things that keep happening that are going to affect the dollar. I mean, the latest thing I just posted, Russia, Iran, and China are coming together to create a gold-backed currency. Same thing that Gaddafi tried to do, and he failed. But, when you have a fiat currency that's backed by gold competing against other fiat currencies that's backed by a government promise, then the gold-backed currency tends to win. I mentioned in my pre-Super Bowl message that, there's only two factors that keep America alive and able to print money, because that's what we do. We print money in order to pay our bills. And those two things are being challenged. They're being undermined. The petrodollar agreement with Saudi Arabia is directly being undermined by the inexpensive, cheap to produce oil that's about to hit the world stage from Iran. The sanctions have been lifted from Iran. They are trying to purchase airplanes to participate in global commerce. They have oil deals that they're signing directly with Russia. Russia's becoming their primary customer. So that oil used to come from Saudi. Now it's going to come from Iran, and that's going to challenge the petrodollar agreement, because Iran already says that they want to sell oil in euro and not in dollars. So that also challenges the world reserve currency status, where every time any country in the world makes a sale in terms of domestic trade, or I should say international trade, we make a profit because you have to make that trade in dollars first. Well, Iran is saying that they're going to sell their oil in euro. So that puts a damper. So things are changing. That's all I'm trying to say, is things are changing. And the best solution to the dollar crash is to have an alternate form of money that is not affected by decreasing fiat currency. Depreciating fiat currency and monetary controls that come with that depreciating currency is not a part of private issue, peer-to-peer monetary system that I'm suggesting to you. If you get involved in private issue money, you, the owner, the government's not the owner, the bank's not the owner. You set the policies and the rules in terms of how you want to transact, how you want to use it. It's outside of confiscation. It's outside of bail-in. It's outside of manipulative control. So it's very advantageous financially for people to convert fiat money to alternative forms of money. Alternative currency is the answer to this depressionary spiral that the economy is in right now. The problem is, how do you get people to want alternative currency? Everybody ignores the fact that you don't get as much money, you don't get as much dollar at the end of your bill. You know, what I'm saying is the purchasing power of the dollar is continuously decreasing, and people refuse to acknowledge that. So I always reach out to you guys to try to get you to understand that the conversion process from fiat money to alternative currency is very easy. The process is just simply spending like you spend for a pair of shoes, but what you're buying is alternative currency. You're buying cryptocurrency, you're buying gold currency, and it's a spend process the same way that you're used to. You know, you spend, what is it, $100 a month for gold currency, and you put that on your credit card and forget about it. You spend $100 every payday on cryptocurrency, and you just don't think about it. You acquire alternate forms of money in an electronic wallet and an offshore vault, and that's what you fall back on when the depressionary nature of the American dollar gets to the stress point where it doesn't buy very much. So I'm giving you guys powerful solutions for financial empowerment in this downturn economy. And I'm finding it very hard to convince people that it's a good idea. I'm doing it for myself. The only problem I have is I don't have enough fiat currency to convert. You know, I have life distractions that pull me away from putting as much money as I want to put into alternate conversions. So if you guys have $2,000 to $4,000, you can set yourself up nicely within either system, gold or cryptocurrency. Cryptographic money is the wave of the future. Digital payment method is becoming the only method, and it will revolutionize the way that you shop, the way that you do peer-to-peer transactions, because of the fact that now all you have to do is swipe your cell phone, and guess what? Money transfers from your account to the merchant's account. It's just that simple. It's just that easy. Everybody has a smartphone. The application is on your phone. When you swipe it, the money transfers. Done deal. Same thing with gold currency. Once the interface grows to that point, the planning is to mirror that sort of ease of transaction, ease of use. And the one thing that I've always said about alternative currency is that there's a referral payment system that allows you to earn an income that can start out part-time and turn into full-time just by referring people to participate in this form of stronger, superior currency. So I don't want to bore you guys. I just want to encourage you to take your finances serious, really get into a higher method of commerce, a higher form of money, something that gives you more purchasing power and is more advantageous than the declining dollars that are losing purchasing power every single day that you hold it in your wallet. Switch over to something that gains equity. Switch over to something that gives you more for your money and its ease of use. There's a lot of systems that are complementary built into alternative currency. The referral payment system is one. The rewards program is another. The free acquisition in terms of how you structure it is another. I mean, the list is very long in terms of just getting more for your money. There's a link. There's a website link if you're interested in joining. Inbox me so that you can get the website link and you can begin to convert paper money to alternative currency. It's just that easy. Inbox me for the link. Get started today. Convert, convert, convert. If you're one of these people out here who have a lot of paper money, then convert a lot. If you have a little bit of money, then convert a little bit. You know, set up a payment structure to where you're doing a little bit every payday, a little bit every month. If you have a lot, then like I said, convert a lot. Give yourself a financial foundation that you can stand on that's strong, because I always equate alternative currency to land, because you can leverage against alternative currency without spending it the same way you can leverage against land without selling it.